Hey everybody. Hey, in this video, I gave this scammer the runaround for a long time about a credit card scam he was doing. And I used my typical lines about I have terrible credit and I have a young girlfriend and all the stuff I do quite a bit. But I asked him eventually just, hey, give me your credit card number. Why don't you give me your credit card number so I can use it for a while? And he gave me a credit card number, which I'm sure was not his real credit card number. I'm sure it was just a fake one. But he gave it to me just to kind of mollify me, get rid of me. He knew I was jerking him around, so he finally did that, and he ended up hanging up on me. But anyway, it was kind of fun to do, and I never had a scammer give me a credit card number that he says was his, which we know wasn't. But anyway, it was fun, so enjoy the video.
Card services, how are you today?
I'm okay. What's up?
Sir, are you responding to get a debt reduction on your credit cards?
Yeah, I got this call just now. It said press 1, and, you know, if I'm interested, and I did. I pressed 1, so here I am.
Okay, sir, so how much do you think you owe on your credit cards in total?
Well, really, who do you represent, first of all, so I can, know who I'm talking
We
to?
represent Visa, Master, Discover, American Express.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't listen. I'm
More than 60 banks across the U.S.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. What was it again? I'm sorry.
Tony Rhodes.
Oh, okay, Tony. Okay.
Tony.
Okay. Well, thank you. Now, how did you happen to call me? Because I'm just interested because my credit is pretty bad actually. So I'm wondering. I appreciate the call and appreciate the opportunity. How did I get this call?
Sure. So your number was picked up for a review by the Credit Bureau Experian. Have you heard of Experian, sir?
Oh yeah.
Exactly, sir. They are the ones that identified your number as the one that is an active credit card holder in need of a debt reduction. So how much do you think you might owe on your credit cards in total, sir? Any good guess?
50 grand at least.
Okay, and which card do you think you have the major balance on? Would that be your Visa or your Master?
I've got them all maxed out. You name the credit card company, I've maxed them out.
Okay, sir. So which card do you have the major balance on?
Well, I'll tell you what, can your company, now are you affiliated with these other companies that maybe we can work out some kind of a deal where actually, if I can get out of paying any of them and kind of scam out without paying any credit card debt at all, is there any way I can do that? Can you help me do that? I mean, I don't want to pay anything.
Simply to eliminate your debt for your credit cards, sir.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's some way you could work it out financially where, we could, scam the books a little bit where I can get away without paying at all. I'd like to max out some more. Yeah, I'd like to.
You don't have to, get a scam done to get your debt eliminated, sir. It can be done naturally, like normally, if you want that to be done, sir.
Well, when you say naturally or normally, I don't care about whether it's normal or not. I just want to, if there's some way you can help me.
You just want to get out of your debt, right?
Absolutely, and without paying anything. Is that possible? I just don't want to pay any bills, and if I can, screw them out of money, I will. Is there any way you could help me do that?
Sir, let's see what we can do about your situation. So, my question still stands. Which card do you have the major balance on? Is it your Visa or your Master?
Well, again, I just want to know. I don't want to get any monthly bills and have to pay.
Out, sir. I don't know yet. It all just depends on the amount you owe to your credit card company, sir.
Oh, I'm maxed out. Like I said, I'm at least 50 grand in debt. And I'm talking about major league debt here. And if I can avoid paying, I'd like to. Is there any way you can help me just skip out and not pay any bills at all?
Let's see what we can do about your situation. So, which card do you have the major balance on?
Well, I don't know. I guess I've kind of lost track of how many I owe on all of them. You name the credit card, I've got them maxed out.
You can take your time and you can have a look if you want, sir.
Well, I can just tell you right. I can just tell you right now.
On every single credit card.
Yeah, I can just tell you right now. But really, the thing is there any way that your company can help me? Really, not even pay anything. I just like to, like not pay any bills at all, because I won't make any more payments. So if I get a credit card bill, I don't intend to pay it. So is there any way you can help me do that, where I can kind of legally get away with it?
Sir, let's see what we can do about your situation.
Well, what
I need you to tell me which card you have the major balance on.
Well, I'm not. Like I said, they're all maxed out. I could give you any one, and they're all maxed out. That's the point.
That's not an issue, sir. If your debt's going to get eliminated, it doesn't matter if you're maxed out or not.
So you're telling me. Okay, so Tony, you're telling me you can actually help me get away without paying any credit card bills at all, and leave them hanging?
There will be some amount left for you to pay.
Oh no, I don't want to pay anything.
Eliminated.
But I don't want to pay anything, Tony. If there's a way you can help me do
This is
that.
not a call, sir. This is not a call for hunting for your money or information, sir. This is your main consumer services for Visa, Master, Discover, and American Express.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, is there any way you can help me with some kind of services where I don't, end up, I don't want to pay any of these bills. And if you can help me do
Let's see
that.
what we can do about it, okay?
What's that?
Let's see what we can do about it.
Well, what can you do about it?
Have the major balance.
Well, yeah, let's see what we can do about it. So what can you do about it? Give me some concrete things you can help me get out without paying any bills.
So basically, you can get your debt eliminated, or you can get a lower interest rate, maybe a 0% interest rate for your credit card.
But even for the 0%, I don't want to pay it back. That's the point. Is there any concrete things you can do for me?
Get you as low as possible. I can't say anything for now because my financial advisor will be doing every single thing for you. There's nothing that I can do for you, sir.
Well, maybe I should talk to someone because I don't need to. I have no intention of paying it. If I could avoid paying the bills, I will.
We'll see. As soon as I forward your profile to my senior financial advisor, I'll let you know what we can do with your accounts, with your credit cards.
So what do you have on my profile right now? What do you have for me now?
Sir, let's get the process started. So, which card do you have the major balance?
Like I said, I could give you any number of cards. It wouldn't matter because they're all the same. I mean, they're all maxed out totally, and I have.
But I do need to qualify you, right?
Well, how would I qualify? I mean,
Consumer services. I need to qualify you for the debt reduction or elimination.
Well, how would that qualifying happen? Because here's the deal. I've tried to get credit cards recently and have been turned down by all of them again. And so if you
bad credit score?
My credit score is in the tank. Are you kidding me? I have a terrible credit score.
Exactly. That is because of your bad credit score.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if I've got this bad credit score, how can you help me? To eliminate this totally and not have to pay anything?
Sir, let's see what we can do about it.
Well, you keep saying, Tony, let's see what we can do about it, but you're not telling me what you can do about it. I need to find out give me a concrete thing.
You need to stay patient with this is not an easy process, you know that, right?
Oh yeah, right.
You can file for bankruptcy or something like that.
I've already done that twice.
You've done that twice?
Yeah.
No progress?
No, I mean I'm in the tank. I'm talking about really seriously in debt.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean but what I'm looking for,
right?
Since you called, I'm hoping this is a good lifeline for me in a sense that I can not have to pay anything. If I can skip out and kind of reestablish credit without getting away without paying it, that's what I want to do. Can you do that for me?
So, sir, exactly. So, which card do you have the major balance on? Would that be your Visa or your Master?
I keep telling you, you can take your choice. They're both maxed out. I keep telling you that. I mean, there's no use giving you one or the other because they're just both maxed out. They're all maxed out.
Which bank is the Visa card from, sir?
Which bank? I have numerous banks that I've screwed over. I mean, I'm not gonna,
America, Capital One, Citi, Sears, Barclays. Which one has the major balance?
I don't even remember. I'd have to put it at, and you're calling me. I'm sitting here on my phone. I'm sitting. About all my records are at another location. They're at another part of the house, which I've got them.
You can have a look. You can take your phone there, or you can get the whole setup here if you want.
Well, what's the point?
You need to grab all of your cards.
Well, Tony, what's the point? Because I'm just telling you the same thing's going to be the same story on all of them.
Verify.
Well, why do you want my credit card? Do you want a credit card number or something from me? Is that what you're trying to get?
Yeah.
Why do you need that?
So you need to make sure that that's the same card I'm looking at right now.
What card are you looking at? Tell me which one it is and give me the number. I'll tell you if it's true.
I can't.
Why not?
I can't do that. I need to verify it with you. You want to get out of your debt, right?
Well, you tell me the number that you have in front of you, and I can verify to you if that's the correct card. If that's the correct card. So tell me the number, and I'll verify it right now.
I have the number in front of me, sir.
You don't have the number in front of you? Well, you just said you did.
Yeah, I do, but they're in steric form. They're in star form.
They're in what? Stored form?
Number, and I don't have the rest of the numbers.
We'll pull it up. Well, then how would you know? How would you be able to verify it if I gave you a number? That doesn't make sense.
I'll pull out the statements for your accounts, and I'll see which cards you're maxed out on, and which cards you need the most help on.
Well, you said they're in storage. You said they're in stored form. How can you pull that out if I give you a number? How can you verify that's the correct number?
I'm going to get your statements. That's how I'm going to prove myself.
Well, no, why don't you? No, well, what I'm saying is you give me the number and I'll verify it to you. I can go do that.
I don't have it. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I don't have the numbers.
Well, then why would I give you a number and you can't verify it? You told me to give you a number that you can verify, then you said you can't verify.
To get out of the $50,000 debt, sir, not me. You need my help. I don't need yours.
Tony, you called me. You wanted my business.
Sir,
you called me.
You dialed one and you got me.
No,
I was the one that was waiting for your call.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know that. I know how that works, Tony. Because you can't call me to drum up business because it's against the federal law. I get that. So a cold call, I get a cold call, then I pass the number, and then I get connected to you. I know how the system works. But
do you really want to get out of this debt, sir?
Yeah, but I don't want to have to pay anything.
Yeah, so let me help you out.
Well, how can you help me out?
Let's see what we can do about it, sir. Exactly. I need to know what cards you have, how much you owe on the cards, how you're going to, make your last payment, or when you made your last payment, what you owe and all that, sir. All the information for your credit cards. That's how I'm going to help you out.
But you just said
you're not cooperating. So if you don't want to cooperate, sir, then there's no use for this phone call.
No, I want to cooperate because I want to get out without paying any bills.
Exactly, sir. So grab your cards and verify me the expiration date for the card, sir.
Well, no, but if I get that for you, but you said you had you could verify it, but then you said you couldn't verify it. So what use are you really? Because you're not. If you can't verify the number, then why should I give it to you?
Having your credit card information beforehand, before the phone call. At the end of the phone call, we do have your information. We do read your statements out to you.
Yeah,
I'm going to be reading out your statements, your billing statements for every single card.
Hey, Tony.
Over the same phone call.
Let me ask you this. This is maybe we've established a bit of a relationship here. Could you possibly give me some help on this? Maybe you could give me a credit card number that I could use?
I can't promise anything. I'm telling you this from right now. I can't promise anything.
Well, I'm asking you.
I'm my best to help you out as much as possible.
I think
I will put in a good word for you for my financial advisor.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. But since you would be willing to put in a good word for me, I really appreciate it. Can you give me maybe your credit card number that I could use temporarily till I get back on my feet? Can you give me a good credit card number, like MasterCard or something, and I could use your card for a while? I won't run it up much.
I have a Sears MasterCard. You want to use that?
Well, yeah. Can you give me the number of your MasterCard? That way I can use it. And
I'll give you the four-digit.
Okay, so now, do you give me permission to use that? I can run that up a bit because I really...
Yes, sir. You can take my 5-digit PIN as well. That's my 4-digit PIN for the card, Sears MasterCard, right?
Okay, so you're giving me...
I have a $15,000 credit limit, and I've used them about $3,000.
Okay, so I still have 12 grand I could use, because here's the deal. I got a young girlfriend. My wife doesn't know about it, but I got a young girlfriend, and she's really expensive. And I could use that, and nobody'd ever know. What do you think?
Nice, right?
What's that?
You want to buy her something nice?
You bet.
All right. You have my card. You can do whatever you want with it, all right?
That is fantastic. So I'll tell you what. Thanks for calling me and giving me a credit card number, because I'll go out and use it. I really will.
For sure, sir. No issues.
All right. So I appreciate that. So if you see some bills come up, you know what they're about. Because
don't go buying something that I wouldn't buy, though.
What wouldn't you buy, man? I mean, seriously, what do you suggest for her? She's like 24.
She's 24. Get her, get her some lingerie or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Lingerie, panties, and shit. Yeah, you'll get her that stuff.
Yeah, because I'm 62. I mean, can you believe that? Isn't that great?
Yeah, dad's great. You're having a young girlfriend, you know.
You better believe it.
With a new body, yeah.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Body.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I really appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I mean, you know, because it's, you know, I mean, you know, you only go around once, don't you, Tony?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I really appreciate you doing this.
I'm young. I'm like 24, so I'm the same age as your girlfriend.
No kidding, huh? Wow. Where are you from?
I'm 24 as well.
Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Virginia.
Virginia. Oh man, I was in Virginia once, but you didn't stay there very long, so that's cool. Yeah. So.
I grew up in Virginia. Now I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you're living in Atlanta now? Yeah, I've been to Atlanta several times for business, you know. But
Atlanta's cool. Virginia is like it's a tough place to live.
It's very expensive in Virginia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
High living standards.
Oh yeah, very very much so. So, well, hey, listen, I really appreciate you calling me and giving me your credit card number because I really can go out and spend some dough today, and I really appreciate that. And you know, I mean, that's great.